Pro-Palestinian protesters at George Washington University, well, it's showing no signs of letting up anytime soon, but as for the most part, remained very peaceful. I was there last night. Unlike what's happening at other college campuses around the country, our Bob Barnard is live at GW right now with the very latest on what's happening there. Hi, Bob.
Hey there, Shamari. This is the one block of H Street Northwest between 20th and 21st Street, surrounded by the GW campus that remains blocked off by police, and you see why. There are tents pitched here in the street, part of the larger tent city here that seems entrenched for now.
The fact that this is allowed to keep occurring is absolutely ridiculous.
The encampment here at GW is now into its 6th day. Pro-Palestinian students from universities around the D.C. region leading the protest here, causing more than concern for some students of the Jewish faith.
It's anti-Semitism. That's basically the ideas have been thrifted, but it has a shiny, new, fashionable outerwear. And the fact that this is given the moral high ground, it's exactly how it happened in Germany in the Nazi era. And what we're seeing right now, there's blatant anti-Semitism on our campus, and it's being normalized.
One of the student leaders of the protest is herself Jewish, a student at Georgetown. Her name is Miriam.
Personally, I feel more safe being Jewish in here in this encampment than I do outside of this encampment. And the reason for that is because everybody here believes in collective liberation, that the safety of all people are intertwined with each other. And I know that as a Jew, I'm included in that.
The tents, roughly 60 by my count, occupy the entire university yard here in the heart of GW's campus in Foggy Bottom. Barricades that had surrounded the perimeter late last week now piled in a heap.
It's important that we're still being disruptive to the university and disrupting business as usual, because there cannot be business as usual during a genocide.
We have seen the images from college campuses around the country where some pro-Palestinian protests have turned violent. VCU in Richmond, Columbia University in New York among them. Not here, so far. Students attending a nearby high school use the yard as a cut-through and are still doing so today.
I walk to Western Market for lunch every day, and I just walk through, and it's very peaceful. Everyone's very quiet, and I think it's kind of cool for me to see also the movements and stuff happening downtown.
Calls from some in Congress for D.C.'s mayor and police chief to clear the street and the yard are falling on deaf ears.
I'm upset. I'm outraged.
She's GW student Sabrina Soffer.
I mean, the fact that the mayor isn't allowing the police to intervene is absolutely ridiculous, and I feel like every step that needs to be taken to get police presence there right now to remove this needs to be done.
Clearly concerns on both sides of the issue. There is the pile there of the barricades that were once around this whole perimeter. And I will tell you that the young people here say, look, they're not going anywhere. You got finals coming up, then the school year will be over. But they say, at least for now, they say they're here to stay, guys.
All right, thank you, Bob. In the meantime, House Republicans today are turning up the heat on D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. GOP leaders say Bowser is failing to deal with the protesters. A new letter from the chairs of Education and Oversight Committee to Bowser raises lawmakers' concerns over MPD's refusal to clear out the encampment at George Washington University. Meanwhile, House Speaker Mike Johnson blasted Democratic leaders' silence and says the House will investigate a spike in anti-Semitism on college campuses.
With regard to the rise of anti-Semitism, we desperately need, the country needs clear moral authority. We need the President of the United States to speak to the issue and say this is wrong. What's happening on college campuses right now is wrong. It is un-American. It is not who we are.
The Secretary of Education was grilled by senators today for not doing enough to control anti-Jewish rhetoric among the pro-Palestinian demonstrators. Now, Fox 5 reached out to both Mayor Bowser and D.C. police for comment. We've not received any comment as of yet.